What's up, everybody? Quickly wanted to say something ahead of the video right here. A quick reminder that we have a signal group. The markets right now are very, very volatile. There's a lot going on. If you want the perfect guidance, profitable trades, and education on actually how to become a profitable trader yourself, consider joining. All right, it will help. It will help a lot. There's more than only signals, so consider that. And right now, there's also a special lifetime deal. If you DM me on X, Telegram, you can find out more about that. Otherwise, links will be down in the description. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great. Hope you're getting through these markets relatively well, and I hope you're having a great start of the week. Welcome to this new video. I mean, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We'll talk a little bit about, the general fundamentals around the markets right now. Today, we also have some news coming in with the CPI and inflation rate data. Now, that's mostly relevant for the monetary policy of the US. So then the earliest meeting we have is June. At this point of time, the probabilities are very much skewed towards not expecting a rate cut. So potentially, if we get some good data right here from the inflation rate, who knows, we could actually start talking about rate cuts again, especially now that the tariffs between the US and China have cooled down a little bit more, right? So that there's less uncertainty, and that was one of the main things that the Federal Reserve spoke about the last meeting last week. But I'll also be live streaming the CPI data, so make sure to tune in if you're interested in that. But for now, let's talk about the market. So yesterday we had some bearish pressure right here. Now that was mostly crypto-specific bearish pressure. It seems to be some profit taking. It didn't really seem like short positions coming in. I mean, you can see the open interest went down into that area, but ultimately we remained bullish. I mean, what I've always said for Bitcoin in my videos is that, you know, the most important level we need to stay above is this level right here between 101 and 102,000. And what you can see is that the price of Bitcoin dropped down to that 382 fib, which is this very narrow white line. And it bounced perfectly from the 200 EMA, and from there it went up. And then we tested the lows right here at 101.5, which is the most relevant key level in general, the most relevant support zone. Tested that, found support, and in my opinion, we've gotten back into the same balance we were in from Thursday until Saturday, or until Sunday, I should say. But that's right here. I mean, you can see here to the left. If you take a look at the volume profile, there's a bit of a normal distribution between 102,300 and then at the top a little bit more towards 103,600. And we've been able to reclaim within that range. The last hour, we've also seen some nice volume coming in, so that's all fine. So I would say it's most likely for now, technically, that Bitcoin will remain stable. But like I said, I mean, there's a couple of things going on fundamentally around the markets. First of all, with the inflation rate, and second of all, in general, with the stock markets. Stock markets are very strong, but they did leave some gaps to the downside, as you can see. So if those gaps start filling, then that's obviously going to have some bearish effect on crypto as well. So be aware of that. I don't necessarily know if it's going to fill today, but it is something you need to be prepared for, right? I think in general, the equity markets do seem strong enough to expect more bullish momentum. So ultimately that's bullish for crypto as well. But I'm not ruling out some sort of a move a little bit lower into 100,000, into 99,600 for another spike down before ultimately finding the bottom, right? So be aware of that under certain fundamental circumstances that can happen. Now, talking about that though, or at least getting back to what we see from the price right now, for now I see stability. I see no reason to get that move right now. We've flushed quite a lot of the leverage. The open interest yesterday got back down to the open interest where it was on Sunday morning, but also, for example, right here. So not very leveraged. The funding rates right here, as you can see, also reset and also are still quite low. So for now, I would still say that short-term stability is most likely, and then the main two levels to look at, in my eyes, are 101,500. I would prefer to see that hold, and I would prefer to continue to see strong reactions from there. And then to the upside, if we want to get back up to 105, 106,000, our main target, I think the main level to break is 103,800. And I still think that short-term stability is most likely, but I still do think, given the higher time frame structure, that eventually we will be able to break out and we will be able to rally up higher. But that, I'll keep you updated on, but those are my thoughts for now. I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos. Hopefully I'll see you in the live stream. Take care and bye.